Hello everyone and welcome back to the Little Quilter. Today we are going to be working on the produce section for this month, and it is month 7 and we're doing the lemon block. Now, I will go ahead and preface this with this block is really similar to the grapefruit block. I am still going to do it with, so if you remember the grapefruit block, which I'll put a little thing up where you guys can watch it if you want to, but there was the center stripe that sort of delineated each little section of the grapefruit, and the lemon block does the same thing. Now, you technically could do this without that center stripe. I thought about not doing that just to make it a little bit different, but I really like the center stripe. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to jump into that. There won't be too much involved with this one because, to be honest, we've already done it before. It's just a little bit different finishing at the end. So we will go over that. So this is the Produce Section quilt by Elizabeth Hartman, and without further ado, we're going to jump into this. So as you can see, I've already cut several of these blocks already in half, which is what we have to do in order to make the little sections of it. So let's go ahead and cut these last two, and then we'll be ready to start sewing some stuff together here. Just lining those up. Okay. So we've got all of our triangle pieces for our lemon wedge, and I'm really loving these yellow colors. They're so bright and happy and fun. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our triangles and we're going to sew these blocks together so that we have the right sides facing . Okay, well, you guys may have noticed that I decided to go ahead and basically do only one for the video. Obviously, I will do 3 more of these lemon blocks for the actual quilt itself, but because I've basically done this block before with the grapefruit, I just thought it seemed a little bit redundant to do the same block over again. I am really loving the design though. I always find, I just really love this part right here. The center part of it is very, very neat. And I always like it whenever it's just in the squares before we encase it in basically what is the rind of the fruit. But maybe I can decide to do something with that. Now, the next part is going to be putting the rind on, which is a little bit green in color, but I mean, I think it'll be okay. I was a little bit, maybe it's not, well, it says it's a lemon, but also, did I cut these the wrong, wait, did I get the wrong one? Let me see here. Well, actually, no. So once I sew these, it'll get, always forget about the 1/4 inch seam there when I'm laying these out. Kind of freaks me out that I think I've messed it up. So, all right, let's sew this together. Okay, so we have got all of that sewn on. Flip this over here. And we'll cut these pieces off. I'm going to do this before I iron anything, and that way I have no fear that I'm cutting off the wrong portion of this. And I am just lining the edge of this roller up along the seam line so that we get that nice 1/4 inch there. Last one. That one got a little wonky there because there's a lot of ridges on this guy, and I don't know that there's a totally easy way to get that to go, in all honesty. All right, let's iron this out. Well, we've got one more step here. Ooh, try not to iron myself. Okay, nice and hot. So we've got one more step here, and that is doing these little pieces here to give that final circular look. All right, so let me do those. All right, so we've got this pretty little lemon block here, and the last thing that we're gonna do is basically, you gotta be kidding me, look. I cut these, but I cut them on there, so let me, it may not be exact, but I think it'll be okay. We just cut right along there, perfect. Did I do it on this one? I did. All right, so that's one thing when you're cutting these, if you're doing them in strips, just make sure that you cut the side that has the strip. So, oh well, no big loss there. Okay, so we're gonna take it and we're gonna sew one side here, and then we're gonna do one across the top here. And that's the big difference between the grapefruit block and the other one, because the grapefruit block basically ends here. It is larger too. And so to make up for that, I believe that's why we're doing this little side range here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those. All right, everybody, that is my lemon block complete. Now, obviously, I still have 3 more blocks to do, but I just wanted to get this video done for you guys so that you could see it. Also, because we've already really gone through and done the grapefruit block, I didn't want to make a really long video that was basically just a repeat. So the main difference again is that this border right here that you see, that is not on the grapefruit block, and the lemon block is smaller. Obviously in real life, a lemon is smaller than a grapefruit. So that's what we have got here. Now, as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is the produce section by Elizabeth Hartman, and it is a block of the month. We're on month 7, moving quickly on to month 8, and I think we're getting pretty close to being done. It's only so we are getting pretty close to being done. Here are some of the blocks, well, here are all of the blocks that we need to do. So we have done the grapefruit apple, the mango, plum, lemon, raspberry, peach, cherry, strawberry. So we still have, oh, and the cantaloupe. So still have a few more of these to do. And as always, I am looking forward to the next time. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.